Another early start. Okay, so I'm finally able to talk because hooray, we pulled into a service area. It's not exactly the greatest one on the planet, but hello, welcome back to another IRL video. Someone's dog over there seems to be barking like fury. Maybe they might be a fan. But we have got ourselves yet another Hunts coach, which means yet another IRL adventure, holiday, whatever you really want to call it. But this time, for the first time in pretty much just over 2 years now, we are going back to Wales, and we're not just doing it the old-fashioned way, no. We are going with VIP service. Alright, so I'm on a coach on here, there's a coach in front of me, and then there's this rather weird looking addition to the coach bay. Alright, so after a little bit more travelling and one McLaren sighting, which was very, very cool, we are now at the edge of the ruins of something. There is a little bit of a board over here which says a little bit about it. I don't know too much, but it is apparently the Easter ruins. Well, you can read it there for yourself, you know what it's saying. But it is very, very interesting. And this building, well, ruins of what's left of a building, is massive. There's also some things down that way, including some people who probably think I'm a tourist, and they're right, because I am. But it certainly does look very, very interesting, to say the least. So, a little while later, I've moved down, had a little bit of a look around, as you've probably seen in the B-roll from just now. There's a little bit of breeze down here, and my mic muff is slowly deteriorating, so I really hope you can hear me. Chances are you probably can. But I will go a little further down, however, slight problem with that. There's a lot of water. But we are, of course, in Chester. This is where we've been dropped off for a little bit. We're going to be here for roughly around 2 hours, or 1.5 hours now, as of filming this little clip. We're going to take a little bit of a look around, probably going to go and grab a coffee, and if there's anything else, I'll try and film that, but other than that, we'll be back on to the coach, and onwards to our hotel up at the edge of Snowdonia. Again.
My name's Ryan, I'm the restaurant manager, and welcome to the Royal Victoria Hotel.
Welcome to the Royal Victoria Hotel. We've got some rooms down there, we've got some rooms down there, and I don't know where we're going because they've taken all the signs off because they're repainting the walls, so it could be anybody's guess. Alright, so I said to a lot of people when I was coming over here, if it was the same room, I was going to laugh. Lo and behold, 2 years later since I made the first video coming here, we're in room 114. The exact same room. I'm not even joking. The only difference is they've moved that wardrobe over there, and it used to be here. That's it. Oh, and we have a sofa too. And so, after all that interesting b-roll of food, and more food, which was very nice by the way, we ended up just having a couple of other coffees, and that was about it, because it is now, if I go ahead and hold up my phone, it should be here somewhere. Let's see, does it want to focus? It does. It is just about 10:15, and we have to be up early tomorrow for some interesting things, of which you will see about now. Well, good morning. It is currently 8:06. This time around, my camera does want to focus, because if you remember last time that I did this, it had quite a time. We've also got a staircase here, for which I just don't know where it goes, to be honest with you. But welcome back to day number 2 of being in Wales. We're going out to breakfast, so it should be very interesting, and expect a b-roll about now. So here we are now in LLANDUDNO. There's a whole load of things here. We are in, I think this is something like the Victoria Shopping Arcade. There's no, you can go down there, turn left and go down there, there's even more stuff. But in case you wanted to know what happy birthday is in Welsh, apparently it's that. So in the end, the breeze ended up being pretty high to the point where I could barely hear myself speak. So hi, voiceover me is here. So as it turns out, LLANDUDNO was actually pretty nice that day. Obviously, aside from the wind, we had some beautiful blue skies. It was absolutely chucking it down the first few days, but it was still pretty cool. That and the waves were very, very high. Afterwards, I ended up finding a pretty nice little ice cream place with a lot of different flavours to try. As you can see on screen here, there's so many. I was honestly tempted to have the entire lot, but in the end, I just settled for a nice little bowl of salted caramel ice cream, which is actually really nice. I would heavily recommend it. In the meantime, back to the video. Well, now the breeze has died down a bit and I finally got a chance to talk, so thank you voiceover me for dealing with that, or music, or whatever I put in there. Oh hey, that's an Audi. We're now going ahead and walking up to the Great Orme tram, which, oh my god, this is going to be interesting. If you get the pun, you get the pun. If you don't, I'm very sorry. But we're going to go ahead, go up to the tram and go and enjoy a little bit of a view. Again, it might be music, it might be me talking, depends how loud everything is. But let's go ahead and get going, shall we? And so that is the Great Orme tramway. Honestly, it was very, very interesting, and I know there would have been a voiceover or music in that one, and also there's an iPace for some reason. But it was definitely very interesting. It's very, very breezy at the top, like really, really breezy. So much so you probably couldn't even hear me say a word if I attempted to even speak. But it was certainly interesting, and now we'll be headed back to the hotel as soon as the coach turns up, so we could be waiting a little bit for that one. Okay, so now we are back. Now, a couple of years ago, I would have said, you know, go along, have a look at all the wonderful photos along this wall, but if we look here, I kind of nicked them all. Anyway, in the meantime, we're going out to get some dinner. Well, not going out, but we're going a bit further down here to go and get some food. So, let's go do that. Well, with the dinner had and a couple of drinks had as well, because come on, it's a holiday. Gotta have fun on a holiday. We are going back over to the hotel room, which is, like I said yesterday, the same one that we had pretty much 2 years ago, which is absolutely fantastic and scary and kind of cool. We still don't know where those stairs go, but we'll answer that question tomorrow, because tomorrow will be in part number 2. But do stick around, because I've picked up a couple cool things today, which are still yet to show you. And yes, by the way, in case you're wondering, our room is right next to the kitchen, and we've not had room service bring breakfast to us yet. We still have to go and get it. Okay, so you might remember this little guy from when we went to the Isle of Wight, but now he's got 2 more friends. Although this one is fancy, and I think it will probably be staying in the packet. In the meantime, we do have this thing, the little Mighty K, and if I get one more comment about my nails, I'm literally going to do nothing. So for now, I think we're going to take this little chap and release him. Go and let him be free. There we go. Much better. Isn't it a cool looking chap with all the stuff? And is that a skateboard in the back? I think it might. Camera focus, please. That's not even commentary. That's just a genuine complaint. Honestly, I think it might be. And just a tiny little tire decal as well. Still, there we go. Our little car from the Isle of Wight has now got a happy little friend. Right, now what was I doing? Right, now I can't usually pronounce the name of this place, but with a bit of editing magic, we can. So here goes. We have got ourselves land. Yeah, no, I gave up. Land? No, I'm not even gonna bother. No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. So I've not had a chance to film a few of these, and I've got to be very careful because I'm getting an impromptu shower from the amount of water that keeps dripping through all this.